Hello friends, glad to see you back here. Well, 2024 is finally reaching its end. Gosh, it was a pretty hard year for me, but as well, I learned a lot. I learned so much, guys. But 2024 was a shit show to me personally because well, I need to begin a little differently. In February 2024, I began a new job in my birth town, which is in Lower Bavaria. It's on the Austrian border to Germany. So yeah, I began a new job and I was so glad because it was a job in my city hall, in the city hall of the city where I was born. And I began it, and yeah, everything looked fine. But over time, the people were weird. I wasn't provided over time with every information necessary to pull off my job correctly. I maybe you know what I mean. Sometimes you feel deep within yourself that something isn't quite right, but you can't name it. You cannot name it, and this was the exact feeling I had. So yeah, um, throughout this time, then I was told that my work, my quality of work wasn't that good as it was like expected. So I asked, what can I do to make my work better? And again, I wasn't given anything to, I wasn't given any information or anything about to better the quality of my work. So I pretty much was left alone again. I was then at home and I was searching on Google how to pull off my work, or what can I learn, or what I have to do to pull off my work correctly. And yeah, I had not pretty much big success in it. And after 5 months, I quit it after 4 months because I had I had nightmares. I had bad such a bad sleep. It was whoa, beyond imaginable. And I quit it after 4 months of psychoterror, basically, and then was asked by the mayor of the town if I can come at least 4 weeks longer, because without my help, because of one employee also got fired and the other employee was in holidays, everything would break down without me. So I was that dumb and that stupid to say, yes, I will help y'all out. So I hung another 4 weeks on to help them out. And yeah, after 5 months, I then quit it. And on the last day, the, well, in Germany, because I'm German, we say Vorgesetzte, I think it's the supervisor, told me that everything just went out the way it did because they had a problem with me because of my low voice and being trans. This was basically the thing. Not my work, not me. I was the problem because they had a problem with me being who I am. So yeah, this was one thing that happened this year. The other thing was I was helping a musician out, recording guitar, and yeah, everything went well. I was in his studio, everything was great. And I did a couple solos, I recorded all the rhythm guitars, everything was fine. And then some weeks after, I was informed that the second guitarist, which I didn't know because I thought it was a studio project, had entered the room and played. And he sent me on WhatsApp some stuff because he said that I can play so great guitar, and yeah, that's perfect, like you play, Christina, and so you are so tight, and wow. So he basically he showered me with compliments. And then the guy I went to the studio with, the main guy which owned the project, called me and said that the other guitar player is constantly bitching around about my playing and saying that I sound like a beginner. So I was I was really confused a little bit because the guitarist said to me that I play well and showered me with compliments, and to the other guy, he said Christina is sounding like a beginner. So what exactly? We couldn't settle it properly. Then the main guy went against me. And yeah, this was another thing that happened in 2024, which led me then to make Machtklang as another project of mine, because I had some years ago, I think 15 years ago, I had a project called Finsterrot, which was my very first band project, which I did completely alone, and I thought to resurrect it, but give it another name, and yeah, Machtklang. And I recorded, out of pure anger and frustration, I recorded a mini album, and it is now released. That's the positive thing of this year. I learned so much about people. I learned so much about the time in which we are here alive. It made me stronger, definitely, way stronger. But it also made me more skeptical, because everybody was pretty friendly at first, and then suddenly they kind of dropped. I don't know what it is, and I can twist and turn all my assumptions I have, but I think it's just, in the end of the day, I think it's just a waste of time, a waste of energy to have them in your head and thinking, what have I done wrong? No, I haven't done wrong anything. So the thing is, don't get manipulated. And in these times where social media and information flooding is omnipresent everywhere, take a deep breath and do things a little bit more slower. This is what I have learned this year. And definitely know yourself, because I'm not a shitty person. I can be, but that's usually when something was that made me the way I react to that situation. I always try to be a mirror to other folks in a positive way and as well in a negative way. Because if you are friendly to me, I will be friendly to you. And if you are nasty to me, I will be nasty to you. But yeah, it was a hard year. it was a very, very rough year, and I'm so glad when this year is then gone. And I hope that 2025 will be a far better year, because I felt like I'm going nuts. So yeah, guys, I wish you all the best for the new year. May all your dreams and wishes come true. May you prosper in beauty. May you prosper in wealth and in success, because it is a birthright, in my decent opinion, to have success and to have abundance and to be well and to be healthy. Because I tried to learn how to do skateboarding. I wanted to move a little bit, because here in my studio, here's my computer. Here's my computer. So in my studio, I'm sitting, and at work, I'm sitting at my desk, and I'm so stiff, you know. So I figured I wanted to do a little exercising and a little bit of sports, but not riding a bike, like sitting like that. So I decided to get myself a skateboard and then skate a little bit, and I did well. But there was a ramp, and I was a little bit too cool. And I went down that ramp, and I crashed, and I kind of turned my knuckle a little bit, so I had to go on crooks in the office to pull off my work, because I have a new work since a few weeks. And still today I feel a little pain when I walk. And that's another learning which 2024 gave me. Value your health. Value your health, and don't be too cool, because you can so easily look like a fool, like I did on the skate ramp. So that's the next thing. But I will definitely grab the skateboard again, but I will not drive down this huge ramp. No, I will do it slow. I will definitely do it slow. I will do my homework, and then maybe in a year try the ramp again. So, as I said, I wish you well. I wish you all the best. See you all.